businessmen on Sunday, Monday morning beating profits black and blue. Running on Woodruff Park, where America's tech kids sang we shall overcome. And we're corralled by cops under the Georgia Pacific sign, all off down Andrew Young. I said, don't ever bite the fingers and feed your said palate as it washes invisible head. Be good, take care, and Godspeed you, lest you forget. Don't ever trust a company man. Woo! Woo! Hear the poets and professors postulate how we all got so robbed. All it takes is one wicked heart, a pile of money, and a chain of folks just doing their jobs. I said, don't ever bite the fingers that feed your said palate as it washes invisible head. Be good, take care, and Godspeed you, lest you forget it. Don't ever trust a company man. Say I didn't warn you. On the mount we heard him say, you gotta serve either me or him. We just turned and walked away. Hey, don't ever bite the fingers and feed your said palate as you wash the invisible head. Be good, take care, and Godspeed you, lest you forget it. Don't ever trust a company man. Oh, child, don't ever trust a company man. Listen, children, don't ever trust a company man. Don't ever trust a company man. Thanks, y'all. Man, thank y'all for having me. Thanks to everybody for squeezing me on real quick. I'm gonna make it quick. This is a song about, my name's Lee, I'm from Birmingham, Alabama. This is a song about the south side of Birmingham and going to shows and growing up there and learning how to be part of a community that's actively trying to subvert systems that are being put on us to try and divide us up and subjugate some according to our identity and lift others up according to our identity. And so this is about like learning from community and others how to, at least in our own little way, in our own little spaces, try to fucking destroy white supremacy and patriarchy and all that kind of shit that's trying to grind us all up one way or another. Drunk with the dew, done with the weight. We watch the towers fall through the film and dust. Stores sold out of flags, brave children pushing in line to prove the love of a father who would prove to give us up. Now we're down at the fountain, there's war in the skies, and we're calling down the peace of the Lord. I lean into the I think truck, it smells like burnt oil and cologne. He Jones, I killed a bunch of the last one, can't wait to kill more. in the sweetness of cut grass, speckled with red clay and defeat. We drink cans of purple nectar, cleats clicking on the sidewalk. We saw forests from a leafy mountain, shadow the cut-up signs of the concrete valley who spit and cuss, revelate like men as they talk. Cop calling colonists, here ghost men talking about that all-star game. Sneers and slurs from visitors dug out of the raggedy shoes Darius had on. It blows in air, Samir's daddy's accent, the way Ricky tore off that from that crossbone scarlet neck. Boy, you got to show out for your own. Now my feet down to the south side of town. Then my back into it, 24th Street light tuck. Watch my hair go long and tangle up in the smoke still rising from the stacks. In case my tongue was steel, in case I ever dare to say I'm stuck. Swaddled in black, suckling on cigarettes, crammed into our girlfriend's hand-me-down jeans. Our arms are crossed, heads nodding to every song, like we already know, but just don't care what it means. And there's posts on the corner, John, thick matted beard and torn heavy coat, his face contorted by voices, the wounded dudes are all cracking up. I fall quiet, watch them silently read off the transmission, slash shouts of children falling through the fading Southtown summer dust. Now my feet down to the south side of town. Bend my back into it, 24th Street light tuck. Watch my hair go long and tangle up in the smoke still rising from the stacks. In case my tongue was steel, in case I ever dare to say I'm stuck. Thanks, y'all. Awesome. Appreciate it. I want to do this one for, like I said, I'm from Birmingham, and Birmingham right now is sort of in a rad spot because it's a site of like major labor organizing right now. And there's a bunch of coal miners who are in Tuscaloosa County who've been on strike for over a year now. It's the longest strike in Alabama history. We have a Starbucks that just organized. We have this warehouse in Bessemer, that an Amazon warehouse that are organizing, trying to get a fair shake from the company. And this is like, this song is about like trying to pay attention to our history and the fact that a lot of the things that maybe we don't take for granted, but our parents took for granted, like, you know, fucking working 40 hours a week and benefits and stuff like that, were won by workers standing together and demanding their fair share, and doing so against racial lines, against gender lines, across racial lines, across gender lines, all that kind of stuff. And that's what we're seeing happening right now all over the country, and that's what it's about. When you're dead road, push your pallets through the dusty aisles of a cinder block tomb. till your back is stove up, your coughs are black and your thoughts are fake. You can call the Match City Outlaws, who fought like hell in the small choke valley, who scrapped with the big mules and the gun thugs and the scabs for their honor and a share of pay. Oh, children in the concrete and pines, working with our hands and on our feet. Oh, children, don't let them break the line in remembrance of the 40-hour week. When your wrist strapped and symbols, the pale rose of a flickering screen, till your wrists are trashed, your mind is static, and your eyes are stone. You call them the Outlaws, who worked and spun their fingers raw, boy, who walked out of red brick caves along the falling waters and into the light of a brand new day. Oh, children in the concrete and pines, working with our hands and on our feet. Oh, children, don't let them break the line in remembrance of the 40-hour week. In remembrance of the 40-hour week. Seems like lately we get up to go to work, get ready for work. We head to work and we work till we get off work. Then we take it to the house from work, hit the kitchen and we get to work. We talk about work, we worry about work, we dream about it. When your dog's sick, snatch your plates from the greasy jaws of this greedy post life. The quicker you rush them out, the quicker it gobbles them up. And it's like to make you fall. You can call the Tallapoosa Outlaws, burnt their necks due to the black belt sword, raised hammer and hoe to the landlords, hollering God's people, shouting of our own fields, shouting of our own fields. Oh, children in the concrete and pines, working with our hands and on our feet. Oh, children, don't let them break the line in remembrance of the 40-hour week. In remembrance of the 40-hour week. In remembrance of the 40-hour week. Oh, thanks, y'all. All right, just gonna do a couple more here. We're in a church, and I grew up singing in church, and my grandparents' church sang a song called "There Is a Balm in Gilead." And when I was a kid, I thought they were saying there is a bomb, B-O-M-B, in Gilead. And I was thinking about it years later, and how there is a bomb in Gilead because the Israeli state was bombing Palestinian people in the Gaza Strip and the West Bank. And so this song is a reflection on the fact that how like a tradition and a belief system that's supposed to be founded on peace and collectivism and mutuality and love can be manipulated and distorted to serve systems of oppression and domination, but how they can also be used and tapped into to fucking help us love each other better. And I think it's pretty rad what this church does through this space and open it up to the community. Anyway, this is in solidarity with the Palestinian people. Children of Abraham, don't say you ain't been warned. There will come a burning day way. And broad are the wings of the silver birds overhead. Wide open are their bellies' gates. And many there be among young children who are begging in their ways. In their ways. Hey, 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 there is a bomb in Gilead. Well, it sitteth on the throne of peace, and it's fixing to get blown to pieces. Yeah, there is a bomb. Oh. Children of Paul, forget your night, to whom you really belong. For a sword long hath been wrought, that cleaves the weak from the strong. Listen to me, brother, strong. Hey, 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 there is a bomb in Gilead. Well, it sitteth on the throne of peace, and it's fixing to get blown to pieces. Hey, hey, there is a bomb. Boy from his father, mama from her daughter. If you ain't loving, you ain't living. Hey, there is a bomb in Gilead. Well, it sitteth on the throne of peace, and it's fixing to get blown to pieces. Hey, hey, there is a bomb. Ah, there is a bomb. There is a bomb. Ooh, there is a bomb. Oh, in Gilead. Thanks, y'all. Appreciate it. Tight. Man, I'm just going to do one more. So stoked to be on the show. Thank y'all for having me. This is a new song, and it's sort of like it was partly written in the last couple years. There's a lot of fucking bleak shit going on. It's easy for me anyway to get despairing, like when I see systems of power and the way that they try to fucking crush us and divide us up. But this song is about trying to reflect on the fact that as that shit's going on, there's also resistance to those systems happening constantly around us and with us. And, in states like Alabama and South Carolina and Texas, where these, fucking people in power in the state house are trying to criminalize being trans, or trying to criminalize being black, or being, having fucking ovaries and whatnot. There's also folks in these places that are standing together and standing up for fucking justice and for equity. And this is about just trying to lean into that and lean into each other and for the pursuit of that shit. So anyway. Captives cry freedom from a crucifix's sheds. The state calls corrections between lock 17 and told fine. Where the banks and the landlords stole my great-granddaddy's days. Where the Lord taught him to read the scripture by the cold light. Joy Harjo reads between the Toposofki and her folks' mounds. Elders called through death, an eagle, a song, her mama's old biscuit pan. A boy murmurs in the mic, his briar patch saved her life. Like when his mama got strung out, his grandparents took him by his little shaking hands. On broken things to fix, a riled up wild-eyed band. Piles of wine and stories of sanctified beaten down land. Longer been living, seems like the less I understand. Every morning I hit my knees and thank God my God's a working man. I thank God that she came down here to get to working man. Sweet sad old gold, salt water looking at old ones. I drank deep of my failure, heard my mama curse the day I was born. The sun pierced my lids, great-granddaddy touched this water. The only time he left Alabama, me granddaddy singing and waving from the shore. Oh, broken things to fix, riled up wild band. Piles of wine and stories of sanctified beaten down land. Longer been living, seems like the less I understand. Every morning I hit my knees and thank God my God's a working man. I thank God that they came down here to get to working man. Talladega's hurt meals, hunting for the spirit of the strike. In soft hills full of red stick war songs, Amistad blazed on the Ritz Theater marquee. Dark air, college kids, town elders, blue light, flashing blades, broken chains, sing paid calls to the ancestors through the ancient speakers and the dim screen. Oh, broken things to fix, wild up, wild-eyed band. Piles of wine and stories of sanctified beaten down land. Longer we've been living, seems like the less I understand. Every morning I hit my knees and thank God my God's a working man. I thank God that he came down here to get to working man. I wanna thank you, yeah, I wanna thank you. In the cold, dusted holler of a barefoot starvation youth, some church shadow stones cried out my grandmama's name. A lady fixing flowers, eyes flashing at me, they were kin. She weaves lives through the gray rose, old time falling like rain. Oh, broken things to fix, wild up, wild-eyed band. Piles of wine and stories of sanctified beaten down man. Longer we've been living, seems like the less I understand. Every morning I hit my knees God's a working man. I thank God that she came down here to get to working man. Squatted at his feet, did he preach to the Union black and white? For they shut down the Jasper streets or the Corona mine. Clouds spread across the land, led me down to the lock 17 down. The black warrior sang its song, an eagle opened up like a black-bound book in the sky. Oh, broken things to fix, wild up wild band, piles of wine and stories of Santa God beating down land. Longer than living seems like the less I understand. Every morning I hit my knees and thank God my God's a working man. I thank God that y'all came down here to get you working. He could bring me out of house. What did they tell you? That he could clean a mess of pigs. What did they tell you? He had love for the working girls. What did they tell you? He told a rich man to go and cut a switch. Ooh. You to talk about. Thanks, y'all. Appreciate it.